Welcome into the first episode of the 2025 Intentional Lounging. Guys, we've been with you all season. We're here with you for week 18, the easiest week of the year to skip, but we're here to break it down with you. There's a couple things that I want to mention before we start this video. One, we're better in green, but could you say we're better in first seeds? With the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs, we just need to get one Lions win, and we will lock that into place. So make sure you guys watch to see what we're on there with Detroit and Minnesota. Also, guys, we're going to have some more content coming out. I know the NFL season is starting to come to a close, but there's a couple burning questions going on right now in the NFL. Some off-season questions. We're going to cover all of that and more. We're going to start coming out with some extra videos for you guys, more than just the betting videos, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe. Guys, on the island, we got a lot of teams. Let's just jump right into it, break them down. The first one, I'm going to talk about Cincinnati heading to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 1-point home dogs. This is a simple one, man. Joe Burrow's been on fire. They've had a crazy win streak. I believe they've won their last 8 games. They have to win, and they need help to make the playoffs. This is what Cincinnati, they need it more. I think they're going to get it done. Pittsburgh's also really been reeling lately, so Cincinnati just seems like the easy pick to take here, especially with only -1. Wyatt, what do you think about this New Orleans-Tampa Bay game?
Yeah. First of all, New Orleans sucks. Tampa Bay is fighting for that 1 seed in their division. I think it's pretty simple here. No one cares for New Orleans. They don't really have anything to play for. Tampa Bay, a lot to play for. Also, Mike Evans, major incentives. I think it's up to like $3 million now if he gets 85 yards and I think a touchdown. It's like a $3 million incentive. So we all know he's going to get at least 2 touchdowns. He's going to get at least 100 receiving yards. If that's the case, I think Tampa Bay is going to continue to roll like they have the last couple of weeks and then shut Atlanta out of the division. So Tampa Bay to roll 13.5. I don't care if it's public. They're going to win by at least 2 touchdowns in this game.
Love it. Ethan, how about the Giants versus Philly?
Yeah, this game's tough. Neither team really playing for much. The Giants did get their win last week to knock them out of that first overall pick. Philly locked up their seeding in the playoffs. Might play for Saquon to get the rushing yards record, but doesn't look like he's 100% going to play. At the end of the day, favorites cover at an insane clip this year. We're on the favorite. Give us the Eagles.
All right, how about Washington at Dallas, the other side of that division coin? We're going to be on Washington here. Washington's favored by 4.5 points. Kind of gets a little tricky once you start getting that 4.5, 5-point territory. You kind of want to take the dog here. Straight up, just Washington. We would like Washington more if they weren't so already locked in. They can't be the 5th seed. They're going to either be the 6th or the 7th right now. I mean, there's not a huge difference between. I mean, you don't want to be playing the Buccaneers, but we don't know where the Buccaneers and Rams are going to end up falling. So the chips are going to fall where they will. We think Washington covers this one just because they're the better team. They're just going to get it done here. How about Houston versus Tennessee, Wyatt?
Yeah, I'm actually good on this one if we just want to keep going. Yeah, I mean, I talk about a meaningless game. Houston's locked up in their spot. Tennessee is tied for the worst record in football, so I guess maybe going for that 1 overall seed, but they've drafted a quarterback the last 2 years and it hasn't worked out, so they're going to try for a quarterback again? I don't know. So, yeah, just going to follow the trend of just favorites covering this year. Home dogs have also covered at terrible rate, so you get the favorite rate, the home dogs sucking. I'm going to take the favorite here in Houston, even though they don't care. I think they're going to win this game. I don't think Tennessee is going to put up much fight at all. Also, like the under in this game. If there's more than 20 points score in this game, I'll be mind blown. So give me Houston. I think they can win it by a field goal at least.
Bro, Houston scored like 2 points last week. Don't be like that.
That's true. Hey, 2-0, they win and cover.
There you go. I'll talk about the Kansas City headed to Denver. Denver's an 11-point home dog or home favorite. I apologize. I do have to also apologize. I said I was going to take Denver. It didn't matter what the spread was in week 18. I just knew that they were going to get it done. Oops, didn't expect double digits. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're on Kansas City here just because that's such a big number. I absolutely think that Denver wins this game, but the Chiefs, like their second stringers, they do get quite a bit of playing time. If you'll see, we've had some injuries this year. Also, our defense, we do a lot of rotation stuff, so they're not going to play their starters, but still our backup's Carson Wentz, who was MVP candidate for a little bit. Like, this is a team that's not just going to go out there and lay a dud, even though it doesn't matter to them. Their backups still get to go in and look good and maybe put on a show for a different team next year. So we are going to be on Kansas City. 11 points, though. Wow. It'd be worth looking up when the last time the Chiefs were double-digit underdogs. Very interesting. So how about the other side of that division coin, Ethan? Talk about the Chargers versus Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Vegas on a 2-game win streak, that's news to me. I didn't even realize they were still playing football. I didn't even realize they had won 2 in a row. Chargers as well. I don't know what to say. Give us the Chargers. Favorites cover every game.
Yeah, that's true this year. It is very true. Wyatt.
I have one thing to add on that one. It only makes sense the Raiders have their little win streak going on. As soon as that first overall pick comes into play, they just keep winning and keep pushing themselves out of not like it's a great quarterback class, but it's the most Raiders thing ever. They did it last year. They're doing it again this year. It's honestly, hats off to them. It's one of my funniest narratives in the NFL.
The Raiders, they might not be good at football, but they're good for a laugh. How about let's talk about that Detroit game. Minnesota at Detroit. If you guys haven't watched, Ethan is not in his man cave right now, but these two are the Detroit Lion fans. This is a huge game. This is the difference between the 1 seed and the 5 seed.
Yeah, biggest game on the board today, or on the board this weekend. It's also the biggest or most amount of wins in a game combined. So 14-2 Vikings, 14-2 Lions. So 28 total wins is the most ever in NFL history in a game. So just a crazy game. And finally, the flex spot actually works. Thank you for putting that in, Goodell. And thank you for actually flexing the one good game to Sunday Night Football. But we're going to take Detroit. So much on the line here. Detroit already beat Minnesota once. This game is now back in Detroit. Dan Campbell wants to win this game. He's going to win this game. They didn't rest players last week. I don't know why, but he's not going to rest them for sure this week. I think they're going to give it everything they have, pull every trick out of the book, hide everything they were supposed to be hiding for the playoffs. They're going to give it their all, and I don't think they're going to care at all. Do love the over as well. Again, take the favorite in the over in every Lions game, and you should make yourself a lot of money in a little same-game parlay. But Detroit will take them. Hopefully they can get it done by a field goal or more.
We made a lot of jokes about taking the favorite. Well, let's talk about the ones we disagree with. The first one is the favorite by 17.5 points. Hey, stand up. Who took the favorite? Who's taking the 17? Hey, stand up.
Me. Over here.
Wyatt, explain yourself.
If that just shows you how sick I'm getting just taking underdogs, this is the epitome of that. I can't keep taking dogs and getting wrecked. So, yes, it's the most obvious bet of the day. I don't care if Cleveland's starting. I don't even care. It doesn't matter if they're starting a high school quarterback. Doesn't matter. They should cover every single day of the week against the Ravens who have nothing to play for. 17.5 points. What the hell is going on? Give me the Ravens. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'm an idiot, but I am an idiot. I already know that. It's already confirmed. But yeah, I'm going to take it because why the hell not? I'm going to take it. Give me the favorite. No reasoning other than I'm hurt. I'm butt hurt taking dogs, and I can't do it. I can't do it in the most obvious dog of the day.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm with you. I'm gonna take the Ravens, and there's no one reason. I couldn't give a damn about this game, and you shouldn't either. Don't bet this; it's ridiculous. But here's my thought process: this is the biggest spread I've ever seen in the NFL. I remember the highest total I'd ever seen was Rams Chiefs in the Jared Goff, Patrick Mahomes shootout. And I told my buddy that day, I said, I think the over is the play because it is so high. How much higher can Vegas actually go? It's not because they think it's, I don't know, they couldn't go any higher without taking all the money on the under. So I think it's the same situation here. How high can they really put an NFL spread? I don't think they can put it high enough. Baltimore rolls.
Well, yeah. I'm staying on business. I can't go back now, but that's a lot, man. And especially what's freaking me out is if the Ravens could get that 2 seed, sure. But, they're locked in, man. I feel like at some point you're going to want to rest your starters because it's a game that doesn't matter. And, okay, you go up a little bit. I don't know, man. I just don't see this being a game where they're going to want to be putting up many points. It's just get in, get out. Make it quick, make it a running clock. Cleveland already likes to run the ball, so I'll take Cleveland plus the 17.5. That did not go the way I was expecting it to go with both of you being on Baltimore. But, hey, Baltimore is, if they play like they're supposed to play, like they can play, Baltimore wins easy. So I absolutely see where you guys are at. 17.5 is a crazy spread.
No.
That's like the over-under in a girls' middle school basketball game. 17.5 points, man. Like, that's insane.
Under.
Found the under, dude. Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay is 9.5-point home favorites. Over-under set at 40.5. Ethan, what do you think, dude?
God. Give me Chicago. Just too many points. I mean, Chicago just seems to play the NFC North tough, even though it doesn't look like it if you go back and look at scores this year. Blown up by the Vikings, blown up by the Lions once. Then they also kept it close against the Vikings, Lions, and Packers. But Packers just not much to play for. I don't think. Maybe seeding. I don't even know, to be honest with you. It just seems like a lot of points in a divisional game. Yeah, give me the Bears. Don't love it. As you can tell, I don't love anything this week.
Yeah, there's no way I'm backing the Bears again. They have yet to win on U.S. soil since Ronald Reagan died. Since JFK was assassinated. Since Jimmy Carter. Oh wait. I'm done with the Bears. I'm done with their little Reno 911 quarterback. I can't deal with it anymore. If you guys haven't checked out our recaps, just go to Chicago's every week. I can't wait till the end of the year. Chicago meme montage is just going to be a full Reno 911 episode. But yeah, I'm on Green Bay. I can't keep betting Chicago. I've lost too much money on these cowards.
I am on Chicago, but like Ethan said, just because of the spread number, you look at the seeding, there can either be 6 or 7. They can't get to 5. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot to play for. Once again, if Washington wins a game that they should win, then regardless, it doesn't matter what the Packers do. So I'm just going to take the Bears. Say, you know what? Maybe they keep it close. Hope that they do. All right, how about Buffalo at New England? New England gave Buffalo a little bit of a scare last time they played just 2 weeks ago. New England 3-point home dogs, over-under set at 38. Can New England do it again? Buffalo's saying that they're going to rest some of their starters. I almost feel like New England's going to win this game. That's just kind of where my head's at. Buffalo locked into that second seed. They don't have to worry about Baltimore. They're going to sit their guys, and already we've been like clowning, like, man, you guys got DeMar Hamlin as your starting safety. So it's like, if that's your starting safety, how bad are the backups that are going to be playing in that game? So that worries me about Buffalo. So I will be on New England here to get it done. Once again, this is just a game also that New England cares about. They want to get this win. They've been playing better, and they have more to play for. So give me New England plus the points. What do you think, Wyatt?
Yeah, I'm just going to take the favorite again. I'm scarred, and it only makes sense that as soon as I jump on all the favorites, the underdogs are going to win. And it's a weird week to jump on the favorites. So I'm not super proud of myself for jumping on these guys. But in reality, there's a lot of BS games out here, which I don't recommend betting a whole lot of them. But yeah, I'm going to take Buffalo. I think the line's over adjusted for guys sitting. Backups are still getting paid. They're still professional athletes. I think Buffalo's going to win this one, hopefully by a touchdown or more.
Yeah, it looks like Josh Allen might play a little bit in this game. I don't know. Yeah, if he plays, I think he's just.
I need that MVP.
I do too. Dude, I don't know. I hate this slate so much. Yeah, I mean, give me the Patriots, and sole reason, I think it was 2 years ago. It was a not really a similar game. It was Colts Texans. I think the Texans were playing for I don't know. One of the teams was playing for the first overall pick, just like the Patriots are. Of course, I hammered the other team thinking, oh, this team's not going to show up. They want the pick. Yeah, they won outright. So give me the Patriots to blow up their own first overall pick here.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds right. How about Carolina at Atlanta? Atlanta's 8.5-point home favorites, over-under set at 48. I hate this. I think this is a disgusting game. Ethan, what do you think, dude?
This is a game I actually like. I like Carolina plus the points. And here's my reasoning. They had a chance to kind of blow up Tampa's season, or at least put a wrench into Tampa's season last week, and got blown out of the water 14-48. Exact same situation here for Atlanta. So I think people are looking, saying, oh, Tampa just blew them out. Atlanta's in the same situation, must win. They're going to blow them out. Don't think so. Tampa is not good. Atlanta is not good. I mean, since October, they've beaten the Cowboys, the Raiders, and the Giants. That's it.
Barely beat the Raiders.
Barely. Yeah.
By a thread.
Yeah. And now they're laying 8.5 to Carolina, who's kind of been cover kings the last half of the year, outside of last week. Yeah, no, give me Carolina outright.
Wow. I am done with Carolina. I won't be betting them until 2025. my sweet little babies.
What happened?
Wyatt,
this team.
Lucky for you, they play January 5th, 2025, so jump on them.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I mean, this game's going on at the same time that Tampa Bay game's going on. Atlanta needs to win. Tampa Bay needs to lose. Atlanta doesn't know if Tampa Bay is going to be up or down, at least until halftime. Yeah, I just think Atlanta's going to – I like the first half Atlanta spread. If you can take that first half Atlanta spread, they're going to realize Tampa Bay is up big against the Saints. They're going to, kind of lose hope in the second half. So Atlanta, I'll do full game cover, but my favorite bet, if you are going to take the Falcons, would be a first half spread in this game, simply for that reason, because they don't know what Tampa Bay is up to until they get to halftime.
I do like that read. I'm also with Ethan. I think that Carolina not only covers, I think they have a chance to win this game. Atlanta just has been playing so bad, and then you put in, your cousin's Penix, and all of a sudden you think you're turning your season around. This team, you just look that bad against the Raiders. I can't do it, man. I really think Atlanta, they came in as the heavy favorites, and maybe not betting-wise, but public perception-wise, that they should win this division with all the addition of Cousins and all these pieces that they have. But, they've really been a bummer this season. And I think that cloud is still over that locker room, and I just don't think it ends well for the Falcons. I think Tampa Bay takes the division, and Atlanta kind of has a sad sputter to the end. How about Jacksonville versus Indiana? That's a puke-in-the-mouth worthy game. -4.5, 45.5 points is the spread, or is the over-under, sorry. Wyatt, I mean, this is just such a nobody cares game.
Well, thankfully, Indiana did not win as a favorite last week. They're like the first team in 6 weeks that didn't win as the favorite. They lost outright. So out of my respect for them, I'll be on them this week. I'll take them on the 4.5. Jacksonville is dog shit, and I think Joe Flacco will do better against the Jacksonville squad, but they also just got rolled by the Giants. So I don't have a whole lot of confidence for the Colts, but I can't touch the Jags, and I won't touch the Jags. So give me Joe Flacco if he is playing. I didn't even look that up, but I'm assuming he is. Give me the Colts. Ugly game. God, I hate this game. It's probably Jacksonville money line the more I'm looking at. But give me Colts. Colts spread. Lock it in. No more talking about it for me. I'll flip if I keep talking.
Yeah, this is the puke in the mouth game of the week.
Yeah.
Could have used about 25 games for that this week, but we'll use this one. Give me the Jags. Jags have 4 wins on the year, but they have a winning record in the division. 3-2 in that division. Let's make it 4-2. Jags plus 4.5. Colts blew a 5-unit future over 9.5 wins or 8.5 wins for me last week with their loss to the Giants. So they're on my shit list. Good thing I came back and hedged 4 units on under 8.5 when I saw the season was getting bleak. But still.
I'm really glad I sent it to Wyatt first because this game's so bad I forgot what side I was on. I needed somebody to tell me what side I was on. So yeah, I guess that puts me on Jacksonville here. Jacksonville plus the points. Once again, one of those 4.5, 5 point lines. Really weird. So I'll take the underdog here. Also, Indy coming off a crushing loss to you're in playoff contention, and then you lose to the Giants. Outright lose to them and get knocked out of the playoffs last week. That's just brutal. I think you're coming in. I think the vibes are bad in Indianapolis right now. The vibes are bad. They thought, Anthony Richardson, this was going to be the year. Dude, I don't even know how many games he played this year, but what a colossal failure this season has been for Indianapolis. Make it this far, and you're thinking, oh, there's a chance. Now you know there's no chance. I just think it's bad. Jacksonville's been out since, week 4? So, it's all right. Jacksonville's fine.
When you
They
give
get
up
to come in.
45 to the Giants and Drew Lock, how do you possibly come out of the tunnel a week later?
You don't.
I don't know.
They're like that one bowl team that opted out. You guys were talking about. How did LA Tech make it in? The other team decided not to play.
Yeah.
Throw up the dude.
But Avante Davis, which was, oh no, didn't play for the Colts, but retired at halftime.
Yes. All right, 3 games left, guys. Miami versus the New York Jets. Jets are 1-point home dogs. Over-under set at 39.5. I'm on Miami here, man. Jets get 4 wins this season. That is insane. I'm not going to take the Jets now. Aaron Rodgers couldn't even put up a single point last week in the game. That was, I wouldn't say meaningless, but they just instantly got railroaded by the Bills. And then you'll see it in the meme recap this week. I already made the Jets one, but he did get interviewed after the game, and he's just like, at one point, he's like, it's 33-0. I went up to the coach and I said, put Tyrod in. So there's something about that in the meme recap if you guys watched this week. So I mean, Aaron Rodgers is done with the season. He's done with the NFL. I'm not gonna have any more bets on the Jets going forward. So Miami for me. What do you think, Wyatt? I don't care if it's 4 degrees and Tua's in a wheelchair. I'm still taking Miami.
Yeah, I by the transitive property, this puts me on the Jets. My only thought process is maybe they end the season on a win, which then puts into speculation, will Rodgers potentially come back? But again, I have lost so many dollars this year on both these teams, more importantly on the Jets. This team is god-awful. 4 wins, like you said, god-awful. I do have a quick question on the AFC. I know Miami, Cincy, and Denver are fighting for that 3rd and final wild card spot. Denver is 1 game ahead, so if Denver wins against the Chiefs, where they're a 10-point favorite, they get in.
Yep.
So the Chiefs as a 10-point dog will have to lose in order for Miami or Cincy to get in.
Yep, and Miami's above Cincy.
And Miami's above Cincy, okay.
So if Denver loses, then Miami's the first one in if they win.
If they win, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Cincy has definitely a long shot. That's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. Give me the Jets in a must-win game for Miami. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing money. Hate this game. Probably won't bet it, but I think this is like the one dog I'm on. So I guess I have a pretty good read on. I don't know. I guess it's Sharp, but Sharp is crap this year. You can't tell I'm in absolute piss. I just took a shower and all I did was just dump a bottle of piss on my head, and I felt clean afterwards.
I'm on the Dolphins, and I just have the visions of Rodgers walking off Lambeau for the last time, arm around. I believe it was it Devontae? Randall
I think
Cobb.
it was Cobb, yeah.
Randall Cobb, after the Lions, beat him into his retirement, basically. Should have been his retirement, but I just have visions of that. Rodgers is giving up. I mean, that dude he's so done with football, I think. So, yeah, give me the Dolphins for no other reason than that. But I do think Devontae Adams scores one last touchdown from Aaron Rodgers.
499 to 500.
Yeah.
500 career touchdown. Yeah, he's at 499. I went off on
Walk
Adams and Lazard last week. Terrible decision.
Oh, no. He gets a walk-off in the sunset. Also, Aaron Rodgers, 4 wins in the last 2 years. Great transition.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All
Man, we made a meme about Wyatt was like, you give up a washed quarterback for like a picks you only use on defensive players. We got trashed in the comments of that video. 2 years later, baby, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Called that one. So Seattle is heading to Los Angeles to face the Rams. Rams 5.5-point home dogs. Over under set at 39. This is a game that actually does have some significance to the Rams. So I'm a little surprised to see them as 5.5-point dogs. Playing for the 3 seed. I would much rather play the Commanders than the Packers. What do you guys think? Ethan?
Yeah, I have the script. Seattle's winning this game. Tampa's winning. The Rams are going to fall to the 4 seed. Vikings are beating the Lions. Lions are going to SoFi in the playoffs. Lions are losing to the Rams in the playoffs. It's what it's going to be. We needed the Seahawks to beat the Rams. Or no, sorry. We needed the Rams to beat the Seahawks 2 years ago when we beat the Packers. Should have put Aaron Rodgers into retirement to make the playoffs. Seahawks let us down. Needed the Seahawks to beat the Vikings 2 weeks ago, so it didn't even matter this week. Let us down. Now we need the Rams to beat the Seahawks. Yeah, the Seahawks are blowing them out here. So give me the Seahawks. Whenever we need them, they fail us. Whenever we don't need them, they're going to blow them out. So that's the script. It's just how it is. Same old Lions. Here we go. Buckle in.
Yeah, I'm just going to jump on the favorite trend, and I'll take Seattle as well. Favorites on the road against a team that needs a win for seeding. Yeah, I'll take Seattle to try to screw up the Rams' postseason hopes or postseason schedule, I guess. Like to do that against a divisional opponent. I guess maybe that's their effort there. So, yeah, give me Seattle. Kind of like it. Kind of might bet that one, actually. Kind of like Seattle quite a bit in that one.
Give me the Los Angeles Rams because I don't want to live in Ethan's world.
Please win, Rams. Please.
I don't want that to happen, man. Yeah, give me the Rams. They're at home. This is a game that, when you say it doesn't matter, it's like it matters a little bit. If you can get jumped by Tampa Bay, that is going to change things. Rams definitely don't want to be playing the Vikings or the Lions, so I think that they are going to go out there, going to try. I think they are going to get the win. Maybe they don't cover. Maybe this is like a field goal game, which I could actually see that being a field goal game. But give me the Rams plus the points. How about San Fran heading to Arizona? Arizona 4-point home favorites. Over-under set 42.5. Wow. What a fall from grace for San Fran, man. Arizona favorite at the end of the season. San Fran has just been terrible. Terrible. I'm on San Fran in this game. I just think that they have to end on a good note here. The vibe, like I said earlier, the vibes are bad. Vibes are really bad there too, but I think that it might be better because now the season's ending. There's no more pressure. There's nothing else here. You're just facing another team that's really underachieved. Also, the meme recap I feel like for Arizona this week is super funny. So maybe that's just me. Let me know in the comments when that video does come out. But I will be on San Fran here, plus the 4. I just think that they end on a win, and it's into the offseason. What do you think, Wyatt?
I keep waiting on San Fran to turn it around, and I think I ran out of time in week 18 here. So I'm going to take the Cardinals. They really wanted to win last week. They put up a really good effort, fell just short with Trey McBride ball to the dome there. Yeah, I think they care more. I think San Fran's about done with this year. They're about done with all this crap. Warner for the Niners just got exposed with his little pregame speech, making fun of the Lions and Dan Campbell, and then they go and lose that game. So I just think they're deflated. I think they're ready for the offseason, get this season out of their recent memory. So give me Arizona. I think they care more about it. Home crowd, which is not existent in Phoenix, but or Glendale. But yeah, I'll have Arizona taking it against a opponent they really haven't competed with in the last 4 or 5 years. So good way to end the season for Arizona and moving forward for them as well. So give me Cardinals on the spread.
Yeah, I hate this game. I'm in the same boat. Really everything you just said. I think the Niners are so done with the year. Ready to ship it in. I think they did give a big effort against Detroit because they had a little more significance with how good Detroit is. And I don't know, just the NFC Championship game last year. Not that there was any revenge because obviously they beat Detroit. But, yeah, give me the Cards. It's not a game I'm betting.
Like it, guys. That is the conclusion of the regular season, the 2024-2025 regular season. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining along on the journey. Our 3rd season of NFL coverage. We're going to continue coverage into the postseason, so we'll have videos every day for you guys there as well, along with other sports. You know, there's not been MMA for like 4 weeks. There's a 4-week break around Christmas time, so we haven't posted as much. That's just because sports are kind of slowed down for the holidays. We're getting back into it. We'll have more videos again, covering all that type of stuff. We'll have extra stuff coming out. Once again, check out bettergreen.com. If you guys want to tail any of these bets, we've got a couple sports books that we have hooked up over there. We've got promos for you guys. Check them out, and we will see you guys very, very, very soon. No more Monday night football. No more Thursday night football. It's over, boys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like Jerry Rice, touchdowns galore. Week after week, always asking for more. Bling on the wrist, got the books on the floor. Listen in, cash out, pay just swelling. Plays on the field, see me winning, never dwelling. Flagged on Vegas, they know what I'm selling. NFL bets keep the cheesy compelling. Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like Jerry